Okay, our goal for this Zoom meeting, we want to finish the Lost Boys. I want to know what your and your exit pass will be vocabulary 18 to 22. So any word from there that you could remember and use it in a sentence. So now meaning, one word, only one word, meaning, and the use. All right? Okay, so let's start. Mitz, are you there?
Yeah, okay, 1 second. I'm trying to look for the document.
Right. It's okay, dear. Okay. Okay, so any questions so far? Do you have any questions so far?
Miss, for the goal setting template you sent, was it supposed to be what we did last week, or is it supposed to be for this week?
Okay, for the goal setting, we have a goal, like a generic goal every week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then you can select your own tasks that you like, but it should be like your end result should be to complete all that was written in our main goal as the whole class. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So how are you going to track your progress? Maybe we were going to look at how you were completing your own goals as a start. So I am not expecting everyone to have the same goal because some of you are, ambitious in a positive way. You like to extend your arm, and it's perfectly good. And it's, for me, it's very impressive. And some of you are still going through something. Let's just say you're having difficulties with the internet. So you can set those goals that is just within your limitation. So for this week, we want to practice how to set goals. As long as I wanted to see how you are reaching those goals. And so far, I think most of you did well. And I'm very happy with that. We cannot expect perfection in just 1 to 2 weeks. It's a process, right? That's why your reflection will make me see how are you handling your goals, because some of us may just set a goal for the sake of, okay, I don't feel like doing something, so I'll just set a lower goal. So we are aware of what you're able to do. So you could be creative. So let's just say you can complete something in 5 minutes because you're very good at that. So that could also reflect the skill that you already have. So that's fine. All right. So look at the things that you're very good at and bank on that as a medium for you to learn your main goal or your focus or your target lesson.
Okay.
Miss Irene, I think I need permission for screen sharing because it says that host disabled participant.
All right. Okay. Permission. Sorry. How do I? Wait a minute. Okay. All right. So meantime. Okay, can I just do that for now, Mitz? All right, I think I've messed up somewhere. I don't know how to.
You need someone to screen share.
Yes, dear. Because last time I didn't do that. I don't know how exactly.
What is it that you need it to be?
Okay, which button should I press? Okay, anyway, can I just do that for now?
Besides the participants option and the chat option, in the middle there's a green button called share screen. Just click on it.
All right, Faraz is in the house. Wonderful. Okay, participants, and I press. Yep, it doesn't show, dear. I don't know, maybe because I'm using iPad?
Thomas,
Okay,
it's the same
Ryan.
thing. It's the same thing as giving permission to record.
Okay, so it doesn't show. Only mute audio chat, make host, put in waiting room, ask to start video, rename and remove. Lost Boys, right?
Yeah.
Okay, anything you can remember from the Lost Boys before we go through it again?
They were a
Oh,
group of refugee kids.
Okay.
they were
Yeah.
trying to escape a war from Sudan.
Okay, who's that? Renisha? Okay.
They were so skinny and they didn't have much food or resources to use.
And they
All
were
right.
They walked thousands of kilometers.
Okay, thank you, Nancy. Yes, Amira, you said?
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay, anyone else? What can you remember? Okay, so we stopped last time. Where did we stop last time? We stopped. Did we stop here in 21?
I think night.
Yeah, I think it's here. Nighttime in America.
Students to read. Just as soon as you're done with, let's just say how many paragraph. Okay, can we have per paragraph? We have to change every paragraph. Okay, so if you feel you want to go ahead, just go ahead. I'll just take note who is doing what. Okay, all right. So let's start with wants to do first.
May I
Asil,
go
you
ahead?
want to start? Okay, Asil, you want to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Nancy said first.
Okay, Nancy, do you want to?
Snaking across the tarmac. The three boys filed through the gate without money or coats or luggage beyond their small packages. Their brothers, Muduk 17 and Raik 15, appear petrified. As a social worker passes out codes, Peter Dutch studies the black night through the airport window. "Excuse me," he says worriedly. "Can you tell me, please, is it now night or day?" Do I
All right.
continue?
Okay, thank you. Can I have only one person to tell me one thing that is the most important in this paragraph?
The Miss, can I answer?
Yes, Ali.
The names of the brothers and their status.
Who are?
Huh?
Maduk
The names of the brothers who are? Maduk?
Maduk and Riyad.
Muduk and Raik.
Okay, so we have been waiting for their names. Okay, wonderful. Okay, next person, please. Next paragraph.
I'll go ahead.
Okay,
Okay.
Asil.
This is a stove burner. This is a can opener. This is a brush for your teeth. The new things come in a tumble. The brother's home is a
Give me just one very important summary, one sentence
Can
summary.
I say it here? Can I say it?
Okay, Renisha.
So the brothers are given information on what their surroundings are. So they are introduced to new items that they haven't even seen before.
All right, that's 2 sentences, dear. Okay, let's
Oh,
try
did you
to
want
make
one
it shorter.
sentence?
Okay, but that's wonderful, Renisha. Thank you so much. Okay, next person, please.
Miss, can I do it?
Yes, Fares.
Okay. A caseworker empties a garbage bag full of donated clothing, which looks to have come straight from the closet of an elderly man. I know how lucky the boys are. The State Department estimates that war, famine, and disease in southern Sudan have killed more than 2 million people and displaced another 4 million. Still, I cringe to think the boys showing up for school in these clothes. Should I continue?
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, Faris. We really appreciate that. Next, one person to summarize in one sentence, please.
The boys received donated clothes that seemed to be of an elderly man's,
Okay.
and the social worker cringes at the fact that they have to go to school in such embarrassing clothes, yet still understands how grateful they are.
Okay, great. Thank you, Azil. That's wonderful. Next, please.
Can I read?
Yes, Mariam.
Okay. The next day, when I returned to the apartment at noon, the boys have been up since 5 and are terribly hungry. What about your food? I asked, gesturing to the bread and bananas and the box of cereal sitting on the counter.
Can you continue until hot meal? Okay, go.
Okay. Peter grins sheepishly. I suddenly realized that the boys, in a lifetime of cooking mazing and beans,
Maize.
and beans over the fire pit, have never opened a box. I am placed in the role of a teacher, and so begin an opening spree. We open potato chips. We open a can of beans. We untwist the tie to the baggage loaf of bread. Soon the boys are seated and eating a hot meal.
Okay, what does it mean when you grin? What does it mean when you grin?
You show your teeth.
Yeah, you smile. So Peter grins sheepishly. Okay, great. Okay, summary. One sentence summary.
I got one.
Yes,
The boys are hungry, but the food presented to them, the food presented are new to them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, amazing. Very good. So we have food. Okay. Potato chips opening. Okay, amazing. Thank you very much. Let's go to the next.
Miss, I'll go next.
Next paragraph. Okay, Alif.
Until Buffalo.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Living on leaves and berries, the three brothers have come a long way since they fled their village in Sudan with their parents and 3 sisters, all of whom were killed by Sudanese army soldiers. The Lost Boys first survived a 6 to 10-week walk to Ethiopia, often subsisting on leaves and berries and the occasional boon of a warthog carcass. Some boys staved off dehydration by drinking their own urine. Many fell behind. Some were devoured by lions or trampled by buffalo.
Okay, drink their own urine.
Yummy.
Can you imagine that?
Yikes.
Yikes. All right, one sentence summary, please.
Whoever said yikes summarized it.
Oh, yikes. Okay. All right.
Through their journey, there's been a lot of obstacles, including drinking on their own urine and getting trampled by buffalo.
Thank you, Nancy. Okay, next reader. We'll start from the Lost Boys until classes. Yes, please. Next.
Can I?
Amira. Okay, Amira.
Amira, go.
Okay. The Lost Boys lived for 3 years in Ethiopia in unsupported camps before they were forced back into Sudan by a new Ethiopian government no longer sympathetic to their plight. Somehow, more than 10,000 of the boys miraculously trailed into Kenya's UN camps in the summer of 1992, as Sudanese government's planes bombed the rear of their procession.
All right. Okay, so you've read that. Unsupported. Is it unsupported or UN supported?
Oh my God, UN supported.
Yes. All right. What makes you think that it's UN supported and not unsupported camps? Because it could both be acceptable. I mean, meaning wise. So how do you know it's UN and not unsupported?
Capitalized. It's capitalized.
So that's something that we could treasure. Why capitalization? Or that's one of the importance of capitalization, right? So if it's not capitalized, what will happen?
Yeah.
Yes, your
There will
reader will.
be a miscommunication.
Yes, very good. Okay. Yeah, so one sentence, please. Mariam, do you want to do that?
Me?
One sentence?
No thanks.
Okay. Amira did well. I need one person to summarize in one sentence. Asil?
Did everyone else summarize? Because I already did.
Mm-hmm. Okay, anyone else?
The Lost Boys were sent to school and to America through through a UN supported program.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. UN supported program that's in Kenya, right? Okay. Can we have one person to read all through from 5 weeks
read.
later? I'd be better. Okay, Mitch.
5 weeks later, Raya cruises quietly through a lesson on Elizabethan.
Elizabethan.
Elizabethan to be at school, all but ignored by white students around him. Nearby at Fargo South High School, Maddox is frequently alone as well, copying passages from his geography textbook, trying not to look at the short skirts worn by many of the girls. Peter Dutt worries about money. The three brothers say they receive just $107 food stamps each month and spend most of their $510 monthly cash assistance on rent and utilities. Resettlement workers say the brothers are just undergoing the normal transition. Scott Birtsfield, who coordinates resettlement efforts in Fargo through Lutheran Social Services, said the first 3 months are always the toughest. It really does get better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Summary, Iyad. Give me one sentence summary, Iyad. Hi,
Yes,
Iyad.
miss.
All right, you want to give us a summary, just one sentence from this portion that Mitch read?
Um, I don't know.
Come on, just try one sentence. What are the things that you can pick from there? Important things that you can remember. Deal with classmates in Fargo South High School. Maddox, I think it's Maddox, maybe Maddox. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just one sentence of what you can pick from there.
Can I try?
Okay, Mariam. Iyad is still thinking. Iyad, I'm still gonna ask you later, huh?
The boys are trying to adjust to their school, and they received $107 in food stamps each month, and they say that it will get better. Like the first 3 months are always the hardest.
Great, wonderful. Okay, thank you, Mariam. Okay, Iyad, would you like to read for us the next one? Oh, okay, sorry. Okay. Yes, Iyad, you want to read for us one paragraph?
Okay. The lost boys can only hope, so they have few other options. A return to southern Sudan could be fatal. There is nothing left for the lost boys to go home to. It's a war zone, says Mary Ann Fitzgerald, a Nairobi-based relief consultant.
Okay. 3-word summary. Mark. Hi, Mark.
You.
Give me a 3-word summary.
It's terrible there.
It's terrible there. Back in Sudan. Okay, great. Okay, thank you, Mark. Next, please. Can someone read
Can
this?
I?
Yes, Mariam.
From where to where?
All right, so just cover until Kakuma. So some Sudanese until Kakuma.
Okay. Some Sudanese elders have criticized sending boys to the U.S. They worry their children will lose their African identity. One afternoon, an 18-year-old lost boy translated a part of a tape an elder had sent along with many boys. He's saying, "Don't drink, don't smoke, don't kill, go to school every day, and remember, America is not your home." But if adjustment is hard, the boys also experience consoling moments. One of these comes on a quiet Friday night last winter. As the boys make a dinner of rice and lentils, Peter changes into an African outfit, a finely woven green tunic, with a skull cap to match, bought with precious food rations at Kakuma.
Kakuma. Thank you. All right, give me one sentence summary.
Miss
Another
Mado,
first sentence. Okay, SEO.
the boys experience a regular transition with identity issues
Mm-hmm.
that might cause them to lose their African heritage.
Okay, that's good enough. Thank you. All right.
Can I read?
Next person, yes, just until 2. Okay, Renisha.
Just then, the doorbell rings unexpectedly, and out of the cold tumble 4 Sudanese boys, all of whom have resettled as refugees over the last several years. I watch one, an 18-year-old named Sunday, wrap his arms encouragingly around Peter Dunn. "It's a hard life here," Sunday whispers to the older boy, "but it's a free life too."
Okay, wonderful. Yes, give
Can I
me
summarize?
three-word summary.
Mrs. Can I summarize?
Yes, Alif, 3 words.
Stranger moral support.
Or
Yes.
stranger reassurance support.
Okay, give me another one. That's wonderful.
Sunday
Yes, Asiya.
supports Peter.
Sunday supports Peter. Okay.
Heritage
some more?
support.
Okay, beautiful. Very good. So we got that. I think that's the last part. Wait a minute. Right. So that's it. We're done. Okay. So that could be Riak, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you feel, or what do you think are the feelings that he has, or the struggles that he had?
He's alone.
He doesn't fit in.
Yeah,
Maybe
he
that's
doesn't
the
fit in and
struggle.
don't blend in with the other students.
Mhm. Okay. So he tries not to look at the skirt of the girls. No one's wearing skirt. Okay. Why do you think he does that?
To show respect.
Hmm. In America, some girls they wear short skirts, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Not really.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. All right. My next question is, why do you think this is very interesting? Why is it that the publisher of the textbook
Why?
considered this article or magazine article as part of something that students should study?
Because
maybe.
Okay.
this
What
is a
is
world issue.
Okay.
This is a world issue. Refugees from war zones like Syria and stuff like that, they move to other countries, and then they seek refuge, and they establish a livelihood in other countries. And there are many other stories like this from other UN supported programs.
Mhm.
So I think
Okay.
students at our age should be able to understand this and to be able to empathize with the people who are, who are like that.
and to see it from their perspective.
Okay, yes, Nancy, you're saying?
Like to understand how they're feeling from their perspective, like how their feelings from inside when people don't accept them from who they are.
All right. And I think it's a common issue among teenagers, right?
Yeah.
Especially when
Yeah.
you're new in a country.
I
Okay, and
think they use that phrase like of not looking at a girl's skirt to normalize the issue, I guess, or to make it seem like you can relate to them because you are like them, and
right.
you should emphasize, yeah, with them.
Okay.
You should, yeah.
Yeah. Ainer is late. Hi, Ainer, but at least you tried to catch up. Okay.
Gamao, Ainor.
Ainer. What did Ainer do? I hope he did not eat chocolate last night. Okay. And was not able to sleep. Okay. What else? Why do you think did they consider The Lost Boys written by Sarah Corbett? I believe that there are a lot more writings about The Lost Boys. Yes, anyone? Okay, are we good with this?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think is the author's purpose?
To inform.
Only to inform?
And a bit of entertain.
Okay, now tell me which part of the story was more on to inform?
The parts where they said,
Showed statistics,
yeah,
Okay. Who's speaking?
like how Nancy, like
Nancy, okay.
when they showed statistics of how much did they walk and the amount of money they receive and their ages, stuff like that.
Okay, to inform. Okay, very good. What else? We have to inform. What else are the author's purpose? To inform, to
entertain,
entertain, to persuade. What else?
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have a copy here. All right. Okay, so we have to entertain. There are underlying themes. Yes, Mark, I want to read what you wrote. Okay, maybe you don't have it. You don't have. All right, Mark. I'll just read from Mark. Maybe he doesn't have the microphone. There are underlying themes that people cannot simply just emphasize by merely writing it, saying it doesn't state how bad it was to live in such a terrible situation. All right, that's wonderful, Mark. Thank you for that. Okay, so yes, we have to inform. That's I. Can you note that down, or let me help you with that? I, into inform. Inform, persuade, entertain, express thoughts or feelings. Can you note that down?
Wait.
Okay.
Miss, can you repeat that?
Okay. Inform, that's letter I. Okay,
Yeah.
that's then to persuade. Persuade. To entertain and to express thoughts or feelings. All right, I want you to see this. It's IPEE, in short, IP.
IP, nice.
Okay. Is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so
no,
in our
5.
textbook,
Persuade, inform, entertain.
It's 4.
what do you mean?
Like the acronym for the author's
Oh,
purpose.
okay, yes.
Yeah.
To inform or explain, so that is still inform or explain. It's very similar. So to inform, at least you can just say inform. Inform, persuade, entertain, express feelings or thoughts. Okay, so IPEE. What's I?
Inform.
Inform or what?
Or explain.
Inform or explain. Then P?
Persuade.
Okay. The first E?
Entertain.
Entertain.
And The last E?
Express thoughts or feelings.
Express thoughts or
Okay,
feelings.
thoughts and feelings. Wonderful. So I just need you to note it down. We will have a quiz. When do you want to have the quiz? Sunday or Monday?
Monday.
Monday. All right.
Monday.
Okay, so let's have a quiz on Monday. All right. Okay, so IPEE. So let's start with I. Which part is informing? Yes, Nancy. I think Nancy answered that. The P, persuade. Which part of that is more of persuasion?
If it's persuading within the characters is when they told them that it's only the 3 months, that the first 3 months that is rough. So they're persuading it that it will be all okay.
All right. How do you know that the author persuades the reader? Usually it comes with what?
Emotion, like
Okay. Emotion and the evidence, right? Okay. Great. So it could be a statement of opinion, supporting evidence, a call to action. So what do you think is the action that's being promoted by Sarah Corbett?
to stay positive.
Stay positive despite the difficulties that they go through.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Why do you think is the title called Lost Boys? Is it because they were called Lost Boys of Sudan? Or do you think there's a deeper meaning to the lost, the word lost?
It's both literal and figurative.
Yes, Ernisha?
It's called Lost Boys because one, they're Lost Boys of Sudan, and two, in the new world they're in America, they're also emotionally lost because they feel misunderstood, you know.
Yes, very good. Okay, so you got that. So see, the title is The Lost Boys, but they are just more than lost boys. It's lost that is literally lost, right?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. All right, so you impressed me now. Inform, persuade, entertain, and express. So IPEE. All right, so can somebody just give me summary of the author's purpose, and then after that we'll go for exit pass.
Miss, can I do it?
Yes, Ali.
So when I'm talking about the author's purpose, it's basically the reason for writing a piece of literature or work. A tip is you can utilize the acronym IPEE or IP to remember the fourth author's purposes. There's I, which is inform, P, which is persuade, the first E, entertain, and the last E, which is express. When you aim to inform, you aim to give the reader some new information or information you want to give to them. For persuasion, it's a call to action for the reader to do something that you want them to do. And to entertain is mainly it says itself, it entertains the reader. They make it want to read the story. And to express.
Okay, wait a minute. Sorry. I'm going to stop you there from entertain or in the entertaining part. Which do you think in the Lost Boys magazine article, which do you think is the most entertaining? Give me two.
The backstory.
The backstory. The anecdote. Okay, what else? I will tell you mine. I have two things in my mind. I want you to guess that.
When they went to the high school.
Very good. Okay, that's one. He tries not to look at the girl. So if you're reading, you get entertained. Okay.
Lol.
Okay, but there's another one.
When they're first learning how to unpack the food and
right, they can't
how to
open
use
the box.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Wonderful. There's another one that is very entertaining, but that's also very entertaining, Mariam. I love that as well. When they, come on, we don't have time. When they drank their own urine.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Ew. You say ew. The only summary you can give is ew. Or was that ew or gross?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a way of making the writing more interesting because she tried to inject different kinds of elements that could appeal to the reader. Okay, wonderful. So I hope this is clear for you. If you're still having some difficulties in understanding, at least for the Lost Boys, you need to pay attention to the author's purpose, the summary, and the important details. Okay, everything that we have discussed, I might include that in the quiz next Monday. Okay, so that's going to be on Monday. All right, so if you're ready, let's have the exit pass.
Can I go
Miss?
first?
Miss, can I start? Can I start? Can I start?
Okay, all right, whoever.
I'll start
Panorama.
with potency from vocabulary
Panorama.
18.
Panorama.
The meaning, potency, vocabulary 18. Meaning,
Okay.
strength, power, sentence usage. The potency of the speaker influenced the audience and caused
Okay.
them to cry.
Okay, goodbye. That's
Miss,
good.
panorama, noun, an unlimited view in all directions. An example of panorama is I use the panorama mode on the camera to take a good picture of the mountains. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, great.
Miss
Goodbye.
ovation, noun, an enthusiastic and prolonged applause, an enthusiastic reception or tribute. Example, due to her amazing performance, the audience gave her a standing ovation.
All right, thank you, Miss.
Brochure, noun, vocabulary 21.
Who's that?
Asil.
Asil, okay.
Brochure, noun. It's a pamphlet, and an example of a sentence is the pandemic pamphlet. The pandemic brochure taught me how to self-quarantine.
Okay, great. Bye-bye, Asil.
Bye.
Chronological, arranged in the order I go which after things her? happen. History books are usually written in chronological order.
Okay, goodbye, Nancy.
Deficient.
Okay, go ahead.
Deficient in vocabulary 22. It's an adjective and it means lacking in something vital. Example, the book was deficient in its character development.
Okay, great. Okay, Mark.
First
Can I go?
Okay, go ahead.
Can I go?
Bye. See you.
Miss, can I go?
Okay, who's that?
Anor, perspective. Point of view, the effect of distance or depth on the appearance of objects. A sentence is, sometimes in life you need a fresh perspective to find out what you are truly here for.
All right. Okay, thank you, Ainer. Bye-bye.
Miss, can I go?
Okay, yes, Mariam.
Resourceful. An adjective, capable of thinking of ways to do things, having the ability to act effectively. Example, our teacher had a resourceful new ways of teaching us.
Amazing. Thank you for that, Mariam.
Can I go next?
Next,
my
please. Yes,
turn.
whoever.
Oh, okay. Amira, go first.
Okay, Amira.
Okay. My word is credit. It can be a verb or a noun. Like for the verb, it's like to cause doubt, and for the noun, it's like to it's a disgrace or disbelief. And my sentence is don't discredit authors or creators. Yeah.
All right. Okay, thank you, Amira. See you.
Can I go?
Please. Okay, who's that? Yes,
Um,
Ryan, go ahead.
that man was infamous for his bank robbery.
Okay, infamous.
From Vocab 23. 22.
All right.
Miss, can I go, Miss?
Okay, Ryan, bye-bye. See you. Yes,
Okay,
Faris.
bye, Miss.
Is it Faris or Ian?
Yeah, Faris, Miss.
Faris, okay, Faris.
Okay, I taught my KG students how to read the alphabet in chronological order.
Chronological. Okay, great.
Miss, can I go next?
Okay, go Faris.
Okay, bye, Miss.
Yes, Ian. Khalid, Ian.
Inaudible from vocab 20. It's an adjective and it means unable to be heard. And my example, inaudible pulses of high frequency sound.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Ian. Next, please.
Can I go
Miss, can I
next?
go?
Okay, Amanda, you want to go? Faris, thank
Yeah.
you. Goodbye.
Sure. Hectic from vocab 20. It means to be excited or confusing. And for the sentence, the past few weeks have been hectic.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you, Amanda.
Can I go next?
Okay, please.
Mariam.
Mariam, okay.
Okay, hypothetical. I think it's vocabulary 21. It can be either an adjective or a noun. It means not real, not true. And a sentence is everything she said was hypothetical.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mariam. See you. Okay, next, please. Nanda, you're done? Okay. Khalid?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Khalid.
My word from vocab 21, it's asterisk. It's a noun and its definition is a star-like mark. And my sentence is important vocabulary words in this section are marked with an asterisk.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wonderful. All right, thank you, Khalid. Alif, thank you very much.
All right, miss. I finished. Okay, I will stay recording. Thank you, miss. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you so much.
I'll send
All
an
right,
email
see
as
you
usual,
again.
miss.
All right, okay, thank you. Thank you,
Bye,
Alif,
miss.
for all your help. Okay, thank you.